Ever sent an email into the digital abyss, wondering if it actually reached anyone? You type out a message, hit send, and silence. Especially when it comes to cutting-edge tech, like, say, Gemini. You're trying to reach someone, maybe for a collaboration, maybe for support, or just to ask a burning question. But how do you even begin? What's the secret handshake, the digital knock on the right door? You wouldn't just send a letter addressed to the AI people, would you? We live in a world where AI is rapidly becoming integrated into our daily lives. From generating creative content to solving complex problems, AI is changing the landscape. And at the forefront of this revolution is Gemini. But what if you need to connect with the people behind the code, the minds shaping the future? That's the question we're diving into today. Let's rewind a bit. We all know the standard email format, right? Email address removed, or something similar. It's the digital equivalent of a business card. But when you're dealing with something as vast and complex as Gemini, things get a little murkier. It's not just a company, it's a technology, a platform, a concept. So, where do you start? First, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. Direct, public-facing email addresses for cutting-edge AI projects are often intentionally obscured. Why? Well, for several reasons. Primarily, it's about managing volume. Imagine if every user, developer, and curious mind could directly email a core team. The inbox would be catastrophic. Secondly, it's about security. AI projects are often highly sensitive, containing proprietary algorithms and data. Direct access to internal teams could potentially expose vulnerabilities. So, the gatekeepers are in place, and rightly so. But that doesn't mean communication is impossible. It just means we need to be a little more strategic. Think of it like a puzzle. You're not looking for a single, obvious piece. You're looking for the clues that lead you to the right place. Let's start with the basics. What are you trying to achieve? Are you a developer looking for API support? Are you a business seeking enterprise solutions? Or are you a researcher with a groundbreaking proposal? Your objective will dictate your approach. If you're a developer, the first port of call is always the official documentation. Dive deep into the developer portal, the API guides, the forums. These are the goldmines of information. Often, you'll find dedicated support channels or contact forms specifically designed for developers. Look for phrases like developer support, API contact, or technical inquiries. These are your keywords. They'll guide you to the right resources. And remember, be specific. Don't just say, I have a problem. Provide details, error messages, code snippets. The more information you provide, the easier it is for the support team to help you. If you're a business, the approach is slightly different. You're likely looking for strategic partnerships or enterprise-level solutions. In this case, you'll want to focus on the company's official website. Look for Contact Us pages, enterprise solutions, or partnerships. These sections often have dedicated forms or email addresses for business inquiries. And here's a pro tip, use LinkedIn. Search for individuals working on Gemini or related projects. Connect with them, engage with their content, and build relationships. While you might not get their direct email address, you'll gain valuable insights and potentially find indirect channels of communication. Now, let's address the burning question, is there a generic email format for Gemini.com? The short answer is, probably not in the traditional sense. You won't find a publicly listed email address removed or email address removed address. Instead, you'll find a network of support systems, contact forms, and community forums. But that doesn't mean you're completely in the dark. You can still use a bit of deductive reasoning. Consider the company behind Gemini. If it's a subsidiary of a larger tech giant, explore their official communication channels. Look for their press releases, investor relations, and media contacts. These can provide valuable clues. And here's another important point, be mindful of your message. Don't send generic, vague emails. Be specific, concise, and professional. Clearly state your purpose and the value you bring. Remember, you're trying to stand out from the crowd. Think of it like this: you're not just sending an email, you're building a bridge. You're demonstrating your understanding of the technology, your passion for innovation, and your commitment to collaboration. Let's talk about the power of community. Online forums, discussion boards, and social media groups are invaluable resources. Engage with other users, ask questions, and share your insights. You'll often find that someone has already encountered the same issue you're facing. And don't underestimate the power of social media. Follow the official accounts of Gemini and related projects. Engage with their posts, ask questions in the comments, and participate in discussions. You might even catch the attention of a team member. Here's a breakdown of possible avenues to explore. Official documentation, developer portals, API guides, and support resources. Contact forms, website contact pages, enterprise solutions inquiries, and partnership requests. LinkedIn, connecting with individuals working on Gemini and related projects. Community forums, online discussion boards, and social media groups. Press releases and media contacts, exploring the parent company's communication channels. Remember, persistence is key. Don't give up after the first attempt. Explore different avenues, experiment with different approaches, and be patient. Building relationships takes time and effort. And here's a crucial point: respect the boundaries. Don't spam inboxes, don't send unsolicited messages, and don't expect immediate responses. Remember, you're dealing with a complex project and a dedicated team. Ultimately, the best approach is a combination of research, networking, and strategic communication. Don't rely on a single email address. Instead, build a network of connections and explore the various channels available. It's also important to remember the nature of AI development. Things change rapidly. New platforms emerge, new features are released, and new communication channels are established. Stay up to date with the latest developments and be adaptable to change. In a world where AI is rapidly evolving, communication is more important than ever. By understanding the nuances of digital communication and adopting a strategic approach, you can connect with the people behind the technology and contribute to the future of AI. So, to summarize, instead of hunting for a specific email address, focus on understanding the ecosystem. Utilize developer resources, engage in community forums, and build connections on professional platforms like LinkedIn. The goal is to make your intent clear, professional, and valuable. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.